Hi, I'm Dan Cook, 48 years old. I grew up in Southern California until I was about 10. Moved to Colorado. Spent most of my life in Colorado. Moved out here about 5 years ago. And as a household growing up, we did go to church a little bit, but really didn't have a model in my home growing up of my parents having a personal relationship with God. We didn't talk about God or Jesus. We did bless the food occasionally at the dinner table, but it was not really deep. And God has worked on me over many years to come to where I am today. Work as a financial planner. I have a wonderful wife, Kelly, and a son, Mackenzie, who's 13 now. And when we got here, Jason Garcia, through his son, through Mackenzie, through Kelly, to me, got us going to CLC. And that's when I really first had God step into my life in a very clear, distinct way. And God has continued to work in my life through CLC and a small group. We've had a small group that's been very active for at least 3 years, and that has provided a lot of support and insight. It feels like our home. Christian Life Center feels like our home. Moving here brought difficulties. It's a harder place financially to make things work. The reason we moved to this area was to help my older brother, start a medical corporation over the hill, over in San Jose. And that seemed like for all the right reasons. I think our selfish reasons were to be closer to Kelly's dad. And that turned out to be more difficult than anticipated, working with family. And with that, there was change in work and uncertainty. I mean, I was in a situation in Colorado where we had a lot of balance in our life. We had balance between professional time, family time, activities, what we were doing. I mean, life was pretty smooth. And I have a feeling I may not have just been close enough to God. I think He kicked the can over and out I spilled, and we went through some changes. You know, God helping me see that I needed to realign my life in prioritizing or reprioritizing material things and changing how some of my life was set up, giving up some control and having it all be okay. And not that it's all defined and that I feel like all change is behind me, because I think I'm still going through that. But I believe that God's going to provide and that we're going in the direction we need to. Passion for sailing has always been something in my life, amongst other interests. That's probably been the largest. Mackenzie, my son, has the same passion, so we have that connection. And I think that's our outreach. That's our platform for connecting with other people. I'm involved in a junior sailing program here in the area and teach kids. And a lot of what I feel when I'm doing that is lifting those kids up and being present in their family lives in a way that's empowering the children to be independent and grow. And therefore, the parents are part of that relationship as well. We were sailing with my father and Mackenzie, my son, just a month or two ago. And my father's 81, and it was a way to bridge time, and that we had 3 generations right there and sailing together and spent time in a way that was a common theme or a common language that bridged all that time for us, and it was a really neat experience. Looking back, I definitely would not change anything, because God has come into my life in a way that I didn't have before. You know, we have our unique footprint that'll go with us, whether it was there when we were kids or now at this age in late 40s, or whether when we're well into retirement. There will be the theme that we carry along with us. And, you know, I think there was some pushback from kind of standard process in society and beliefs, and I think to be involved in helping my generation reconnect with God is probably part of the work that's in front of me.